Oh my goodness. Listen. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And as you know, I'm a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-loving or self-abusing looks like in your own life. And I am stunned right now. So we're going to be talking about Tyrese. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so Tyrese, newly divorced and heartbroken, apparently, was seen on Instagram shaving. How do I even start this stupid conversation? This is just so dumb. So Tyrese, oh my goodness, this is too much. Tyrese Beckford, I believe. No, that's Tyson Beckford. Tyrese, what's Tyrese's name? Tyrese what? Tyrese something. Tell me his name real quick. Tyrese Harris something. Tyrese something. So Tyrese on Instagram, he got himself a new little boo thing. You remember when we covered that story just a few months ago? I remember because I had on the antlers, I believe. So this was Christmas time. Gibson. Thank you. Gibson. Yes, Tyrese Gibson. So Tyrese Gibson, 42, was seen on Instagram shaving the punani of his 25-year-old new boo. This is just so dumb. You all sent this story to me over and over and over again and wanted me to cover this. And so we're going to play the video. Oh, God, you know what? This is just... He's shaving her nanny live on cam. She's filming him and egging him on with some talk. Then we're going to take a look at a few different things because you all also wanted me to talk about Tyrese's ex-wife. This is so much. Tyrese's ex-wife made a video about why she wouldn't date a star again, right? And then she made some problematic comments in there. I never did this video because I was just like, ugh, I was so over Tyrese and his preferences and all that was going on in their relationship. Because as you see in the description, I am referring to Tyrese as a lady of the night for attention. This man seems like he will stop at nothing. And this is what people are saying, right? The shirt that he had on in that video, he turned up at... And the thing is, when you see the video, you're going to hear the sounds, the splattering sounds. It's just unbelievable. And then he shows up to Jamie Foxx's, he had some sort of party for some movie that he's in with the same damn shirt on. And people were like, in these times of COVID, you couldn't even change your shirt after shaving this child's nanny on live. This is too much. Somebody says, I probably want him. You listen. The comments went by too quickly. Let me just, because there's about 1,000 people in here now. We're broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So let me put the thing down at the bottom so that you all will know where to send the Cash App so that your comment will be read on live. And let me hurry up and give before it goes too far. Oh, it went too far. Too many comments have come in that I wasn't able to see the comments of the people who came in from the text notification squad. But I wanted to give a shout out to you people from the text crew, the text notification crew, who showed up first. First person on the scene was Sharky. I'm sorry, S Shark. The first person on the scene that I saw was S Shark. She came in first. And then I saw the rest, some of you other people trickling after that. But yes, so for those of you who don't know, you can receive a text message 15 minutes before, well, today is about 7 minutes before I went live, so that you are never late. You are always on time. You never miss the beginning of the video. You're always here if YouTube unsubscribes you, if Facebook doesn't send you the notification, or if anything happens where I'm not able to publish on these platforms for whatever reason. You always know how to get in touch with me because we will have direct access with one another and I will send you messages. So it's just $1.99 for those of you who are in the United States. And if you are outside of the US and Canada, it's just $4.99 per month, or $50 for the year if you do international, or $22 for the year if you do domestic in Canada. So listen, if you all are ready, somebody was trying to troll me talking about I probably want Tyrese. Oh, honey, you really don't know. That is not my steez. That is not my steez. That's for some of you other. I'm going to show you his ex-wife and what she has to say about dating a star. I'm going to show you his new little boo thing, her Instagram page, as well as her dropping it down low and lifting butt cheeks and all this other stuff. So we're gonna get let's as a matter of fact, let's get into the video right now. Let's get in. I am your host, Tanya TKO. I'm certified clinical hypnotherapist and certified life coach with a specialty in relationship coaching. Oh my Lord. I saw somebody who came in early talk about what is this boondoggle? Yes, what is it indeed? What is it indeed? So if you're ready, let's get this video queued up to the very beginning. Absolutely unbelievable. If you're squeamish, turn your speakers down low because you might not want to hear that sound. Oh, my Lord.
So I'm going to put the creamer on first. I'll mix it with some oil. Okay. There, focus.
Okay.
Beautiful.
No, it's beautiful. It's your man hands. This pandering is too damn much. You did. I'm sorry. I had to pause this foolishness. I really can't. How did we get here? How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I mean, come on. Tyrese, why do we need to be in your business like this? I just don't get it. He's like, you're beautiful. And she's like, no, it's beautiful like your man hands. I can't. This is just too damn much. How did we get here? Oh, only two people supposed to be there. We don't need to be in this part of your life. Come on. It's like, we don't care if you shave the girl nannikins. You don't need to be here. We don't need to see this. Oh, my Lordy. Let's continue. I'm sorry. This is too much. I'll rewind it for you. Because here he's giving his damn instructions. I'm going to put on the creamer. Mix it with some oil. Oh my Lord. Let's go again. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk this time. I'm going to be quiet.
First, I'll mix it with some oil.
I'm sorry, I had to stop it again. This is too much for me. This is too much. Her feet are up in the air. She's filming him. He's there licking his chops. This is too damn much. And he's giving a play-by-play. And she's like, I'm thinking of something else. As he's like, it's so beautiful. This is too much. This is too damn much. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't need to know them like this. I really don't. And so she has her caption in the beginning, which says, I will never, ever let go of my capital King. But does your man shave you though, with eyes rolling up to the ceiling? This is all it takes. N-word, this is all it takes, is some silly chick lavishing you with compliments. Ladies, listen, let me tell you something. You better go do your squats, go get yourself a long weave and just walk around Melrose and capture some of these fools. And this girl is getting her vagina shaved with a razor. This is too much. This is too much. Man couldn't send her to a spa. I just, you know what? Let me just be quiet and play this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is too much for me. Oh, God. Here we go.
Focus.
Okay.
Beautiful.
No, it's beautiful. As your man has. Whew. I know we're supposed to be shaving, but I'm thinking about something else.
Shaving.
Why are you sticking your tongue out?
I'm sorry. This is revolting to me. Let me rewind it a little bit for you all. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's the sounds, the ratchetosity of this boondoggle. I don't know what it is, but this is nauseating to me. I don't know if it's the attention, the woman of the night for attention that Tyrese is. I just don't. I don't know, but this is making me sick to my stomach. Do you all hear these sounds? It's like, and he's over there like, this damn big ass 42-year-old man. Come on. This is too much. This is, we don't need to be in between her legs with you, sir. We really don't. Wearing your same damn shirt to Jamie Foxx party and all of that. I'm gonna rewind it for you all because I didn't mean to be talking over it. It's just that this was too damn much for me. Let me make it larger so you can see him salivating and licking his lips. We have a lot of other things we need to get to tonight, so I'm just gonna play it here.
Whew. I know we're supposed to be shaving, but I'm thinking about something else.
Shaving.
Why are you sticking your tongue out?
I didn't even know I was doing
that. Ugh, God of mercy. That's it. That's it over there. So let's read some articles about this. This is too damn much. So let's read some articles about this. Let's read some articles about this. Cassia said I should have had my ginger tea. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I found that sickening. I did not find that attractive at all. I did not find anything about that attractive at all. So let's show let's show you who she is right here and her comments on the situation. So this is her right there. She is a Black and multi-ethnic mix. She is of the she's Dominican, right? She's ethnically Dominican. Black and multiracial, of course, right? And let's see, let's read. She said that it's just a tricky area to trust someone with. And on a more practical note, she asked her co-host, I don't understand why she's shaving. Why is she not getting waxed or lasered at this point? Like, shaving is a little old school for me. You think this is like foreplay for them? And if it is foreplay, why do we need to be in the middle of this SHIT? And Zelie answers on her Instagram story. She explains the ritual, saying, I get sugar waxed, guys. LOL, I love waxing, but I also have a man that loves to shave me face. I don't get any razor bumps. My coochie is okay. LOL. Thanks for wondering if it's okay. Oh my Lord. Look, this is what the person says. Tyrese really shaved his girl's coochie on IG and hosted an Oscar viewing party in the same night and didn't even have the decency to change his shirt. Nasty with that one. A menace to society. He did not change his damn shirt. He just had the same shirt on with all that splattering and stuff going on, and goodness knows what took place after. The man didn't even. This is ridiculous to me, but you know what? We'll show a little bit of who she is, right? Let's show a little bit of who she is, and then after that, we're going to take a look at what his ex-wife said about dating a famous man. Listen, more power to her. I want him to take him and shake him upside down, make his pockets look like rabbit ears. This is exactly what I want. But remember, he was talking about how he ain't have much money and all of that. And I see he's with a person that's a little browner now that his money's funny. But let's take a look at her IG page, right? So this is her Instagram page, right? I just can't wait until he's out here crying again. I mean, why not take some time to just heal? You just got divorced, son. A divorce from a woman who you have a child with. And now he's out here gallivanting, shaving coochie on live videos and all this other stuff. So this is the young lady, right? This is the young lady right there. And this is her with Tyrese. Yeah, they look, if you body language of the photo, right? Head's not connected, heart's not connected, genitals not even connected. She's actually creating a barrier with her shoulder as he reaches and holds on to her. You see, he's holding on to her hip, right? That shows the this is mine. He's coming over to her area. Meanwhile, she is in her own space. This is so funny to me. This is so funny. All right. And they have pictures of them kissing outside at a picnic. Oh, the young couple is so in love. So here, I want to fast forward, but this is not a video, so I can't even fast forward. But look, they're going to kiss and show how in love they is in 4 months since his divorce. Oh, kissy, 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 as he looks at the camera to make sure the camera is catching it. Oh, how authentic. You know it's real when you got to look at the camera to make sure the camera is catching it. Let's just jump to another video. Let's just get to another video, right? Let's go. This is his sweet little boo, right? Oh my goodness, this is so much. Okay. So she got her little crotchikins out in the front, right? So here, she laying down eating watermelons now. Is that so now, Missy? Let's see what's going on with these watermelons. Let's see. I hope there's no music in here. Let's take a look and see what's up with the watermelons. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to play. Uh-oh. I got to turn on the music. But you can hear it's some sultry R&B, right? So let's take a look and see what's going on here. Come on, girl. Show it to us. Oh, yeah, girl. Ooh, yeah, girl. Ooh, eat that watermelon, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, girl. Close up. Ooh, girl, yeah. I mean, this is so much. This is so much. I can't wait. Oh, look, she got the bumper upon the bumper. Oh, yeah, girl. That's right. This is just so much. Oh, cupping the bubbikins. Oh, yeah, girl. I don't want to click on that. Sorry. Bent over the it looks like a front desk at a hotel or whatever. Booty. Oh, bending up. Oh, yeah, girl. Let's take a look and see. Make sure that, okay, so let's see. Oh, I hate when it does that. Let's see what's going on here.
She talented, it do cartwheels, and he paid cause he like.
Oh, so she's talking about how Punani talented. It does cartwheels. Okay, girl. Let's see the cartwheels you doing, Miss Thang. Oh my goodness. Go ahead, Miss Thang. Go ahead. Go on, girl. Go on. Get down. Get down, girl. Go on. Get down. Get down. Get down, girl. Go on. Get down. Ow. Get down, girl. Go on. Get down. Hey. 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 This is his new woman. Let me tell you, men are so stupid. they are so stupid. Men are so dumb. They are so dumb. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. Please, girl, work him. Work him, girl. This is too much. I can only imagine. Because you know he just got divorced. Man is vulnerable. Remember, he's crying on the internet, right? Julia said I ain't right for laughing. Chow, this is too much. This is too much. So this is her Instagram page. Let's see some more. Let's see some more. I just, so here's another video with the same dress. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Is she getting down? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I got to turn off the volume. Oh, she's doing her little TikTok dances. Oh, hey, yeah. Hippity hoppity hip. This is too much. Listen. 10 years ago, she was 15. Listen, 15 years ago, she was 10. I mean, this is, so she's doing her little hippity hop. Come on now. Let's see some more. This is the gift that keeps on giving. So, oh God, what's going on in this photo? That does not look like natural hippage. Oh God, people in their plastic surgeries. Oh, she says she's looking for a new assistant. Oh, leaned up on the car. Oh yeah, this is her fire. Blow that fire. Come on, girl, with your fire starter. Let's see what we got here. Oh, she got the fire starter. And we got Lil Gotti. Oh, she walking sexy. And this little Gotti got his head sweatband on, blowing out his fire, doing his little trap dances, the blowtorch. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It looked like he got some little juicy nipples. Oh, booty in the air, all greased up. I can only imagine that, he hit her up or she slid in his DM, however it went down. But he saw her page and was like, ooh, I'ma tame this stallion. I'ma tame her. Oh yeah, 25. And you know these 25-year-olds be beating on these 50-year-old men's door. So this is her page. You can go take a look at her page. 376,000 followers. Her name is Zelie Timothy. She's on IG. I'm sure some of you men are probably over there right now, trying to see what you could see, right? But this is who it is that he has decided after his divorce that, and then, this is what I wanted to show. Let me put that back up real quick. This is what I wanted to show, right? Because this is so sad. Honestly, this is really sad. I think it was on this, right? She says, I want this forever, right? Look, she puts that up. I want this forever at Tyrese. You damn right, girl. Start talking about forever. You know he the marrying kind. Get this man to marry you. And yeah, start talking about forever. Shake that little booty in front of him. Put them little lips on him. And listen, girl, get what you could get. Life is short. You young. He wants your beauty. Do what you need to do, girl. This is so, this is wonderful. I'm so happy for him. I wish the new couple, I wish them much success. We're going to read some cash apples right now, and then we're going to jump over to his ex-wife, where she says that she does not recommend dating a star. This is after getting divorced from him. She put this video up in March. So let's take a look at some of the apples. This is astronomical. All right. I see you all making some comments, but I'm going to read the comments from the Cash apps. Don't worry. I got you right now. Get down, girl. Go on. Get down. Hey. All right. Amber sends $2.15 and says, for joining. I'm not really sure what you're joining from over here, or maybe you're just joining the broadcast, because if you want to join the text notification service, you have to join that on my website. The link is in the description. You just go to TanyaTKO.com and click on support, because that is the way that you support the channel, by getting the text notification or contributing monthly, etc. Rosalie sends $5 and says, girl, your expression says it all, LOL. Girl, this whole thing is so silly. Oh my goodness. Steve sends another $100 and says, stop beating up on Tyrese, Tanya. Well, first of all, Ching, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much, Steve. But how am I beating up on Tyrese? What am I saying that is beating up on him? I am wishing them the best. I am wishing her the best. And maybe Tyrese has found love. Who knows? However, I think he could have made a more educated choice in terms of the likelihood of her actually really truly liking him for who he is. So thank you. I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you. I'm not beating up on that man. Bruce sends $10 and says, why, oh, why does he need to do this? So there is a man out there that sees that this is some foolishness. There is a man out there that sees. Okay. All right. Chigozie sends $10 and says, lady of the night, Cryrese. Listen, he is a lady of the night for attention. There's certain words we can't say on air, but you know what a lady of the night is, and he is that for attention. Yaisha sends $1 and says, believe it or not, men like doing that. You know what? I don't know if he's doing this just to throw it in his ex-wife's face or whatnot, but Queuing sends $5 and says, she's just a baby, just 25. She will learn. I hope she's learning right now how to shake a man down. And I hope that she is getting everything that she desires. I hope she's getting everything. And I hope she's saving and putting it away for a rainy day. Sixella sent $1 and says, who asked for this? We know his preferences. Listen. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's take a look at his ex-wife now. Let's take a look at his ex-wife. Child, because his ex-wife got something to say. Let me read some of your comments over here. Oh my goodness. Somebody was like, Mika says he found lust. Somebody said her name is Zelie or Zelie. I didn't see it because it went by too quickly. Taffeta says she minding his business. Arika says he has worms now. What are you talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. But let's look at Tyrese's wife, or ex-wife rather. Listen, that girl is like, I want this forever. That's right. Keep talk that talk. Somebody said he found the lust of his life. Listen. Shantia says, wow, they're 17 years apart. Yup. Uh-huh. When he was, oh, wow. When he was 17, almost 20, she was a newborn. God of mercy. Freshly says, is he a multimillionaire? Who knows? Remember, he was crying broke after his wife divorced him. Let's hear from his wife and whether or not she feels dating a star is a good thing to do. Listen. Remember, this is his wife, or his old wife, his ex-wife, his second wife. I guess he's working on number 3 now. So this is his second wife. We're going to play her whole entire clip because there's some parts in there I wanted to talk about, which do have a self-loving lesson in there. So
why would I recommend dating somebody famous? No. No, I would not. Here's my thing. I think women make a lot of I think a lot of women want a certain type of notoriety and being with a certain guy. That's not where your worth comes from. That's not where your validation comes from. Your validation comes from God and God alone. It doesn't matter who you're with. And I think women make a lot of like athletes and entertainers and wanting to be with these certain kind of guys. And we've got into the high value men thing and everything like that. I'm not saying these guys are bad, but you have to also understand these guys are self-made men. There's a lot of women, that want these men, right?
Was that a Freudian slip? She's like, there's a lot of men that want and she's like, a lot of women who want these men. Freudian slip or not? And remember, remember we were talking about her and looking at her pictures and how whitened her pictures looked when we saw them over Christmas, and with the light eyes and the straight hair and the light skin, how she looked white in some of her pictures. To hear her talk, you can definitely hear some ethnicity in her, and I think it's an interesting dynamic. Let's continue going forward.
So at the end of the day, these men are accustomed to getting their way. And because they're the higher, there's a lot more that want them. They're able to pick and choose and they're able to do whatever. And so as a woman, a lot of women go into a situation. You go into a situation saying, hey, I want this kind of guy. Not understanding that these guys have the pick of the litter. They ain't going to put up with everything. The boundary, they're going to expect you don't have to settle and compromise and work things out within yourself before they will feel like they need to do that too. Because they're who they are. Women value, as women, we value security. We value being with a man that's able to provide and protect us and provide the security that we feel like men should. Absolutely. And the men that can do it on a higher level feel like, okay, I have way more options. So because I have way more options, the boundaries and the compromise and the working together, you have some men that are higher earning or whatever, and they're great at that. They have no issue with compromising and working with a woman and making that situation work. I find that, if a man's in the limelight and it's very rare to find one that's like, I'm going to work for this relationship. This is what I want. And, I'm gung-ho about being with one person and we gonna make this thing ride out. Like, because they are who they are, and you're just one of maybe millions of women that want them, they're going to be like, yeah, I don't have to work for you.
All right. You know what? I'm going to pause it right here because she's going to say a little bit more that I want us to pay attention to. Sometimes when people are talking for too long, we start losing interest. So I want to just break up the monotony and have a conversation about what it is that she said so far. She's talking about men who have money, not really wanting to work for you. And so this was his preference. Remember his African queen, looking white and Indian. She even had on Indian garb inside of, not Native American Indian, like from India, Indian garb on in I believe either on her wedding day or close to her wedding day. And so this was his preference. This was his preference. Now that he is divorced, that this woman then took half his money and is going to shake him down for child support and all this other stuff. Now he's with a young lady who is Dominican, Black and multi-ethnic, and is this is tremendously just sad. And what his ex-wife is saying is just so sad, because it's like, you know, this was his Black queen, his African queen, didn't he say? But yet he wasn't even really working to keep the relationship together. And she felt that she was going to gain a certain set of notoriety, exchanging, you know, the genetic preference for his good treatment and money. And she realized that, like Cynthia G would say, you got the same Black man. You got the same Black man who is now rolling around 4 months after the divorce. This is a man who was crying and carrying on about how he just wants to see his daughter and showing that he has mental health issues. And instead of taking the time to heal after his divorce, he's rolling around on some picnic blanket with some young lady who was a newborn when he was almost 20 years old. Unbelievable. This is sad, honestly. But this is the life he wants, and I respect his choice. Let's continue going forward.
I don't have to try to make this work. You've got to make this work. You've got to compromise. You've got to reconcile within your mind about what this is, not me. Period. That's how that is. And when we talk about Russell Wilson married Sierra. Okay. He didn't marry no regular chick. He married Sierra. Okay. Sierra has had her own, was making her own. So he kind of came into a situation. He's like, he felt as to a certain level, like, I've gotta work my way into her too. Like, I've got to put some work in.
This is so sad. Now, do you hear what she's saying? Now she's talking about Russell Wilson he got Sierra, so he got to work to keep her because she had her own money and her own fame and all of this. No, girl, you chose poorly. You chose a most likely colorist, attention whoring, poor mental health having, not accepting responsibility for his own action perpetuating man who treated you like crap because because that's who he is. That's who he is. And it's like, come on, girl, you chose a man who was like that. And it's like, you can't be like, oh, if you got money, then a man will treat you right. And so if a person has to treat you decently because you have money or this, that shows the character of that person. There's this saying that goes, you can tell a lot about a person by how they treat people who can't do anything for them. You can tell a lot about a person by how they treat people who can't do anything for them. This is why when you're going on these dates, pay attention to how people are treating the waiters, the servers, the flight attendants, the people who bring things to them. Pay attention to how people treat other people that they feel are lower on the totem pole than them, because after the novelty wears off of your light skin and your father having European genes, after that wears off, and you know what? The reason why I did this video before we did the Shock G video is because I just want to show you part of the part of the ongoing and perpetuating pathology of these people and their preferences, and how they don't even treat their preferences right, but they will make extra effort. But at the end of the day, your programming is internal. And if you don't do the things that you need to do to heal and become mentally and psychologically healthy, you're going to abuse people. And so let's continue listening to what she has to say. What are your thoughts on that? On Russell Wilson treats Sierra right because she's Sierra. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's read some of these apples real quick. We're going to come right back to there and pick up where we left off. But I'm just like, I want to hear your thoughts. Like, so that's the reason why he treat her right, because she's Sierra and she got money. And look, Tiffany sent $1 and says his cornbread not cooked all the way in the middle. That is a good way of putting it. That is a nice way of putting it, child. And Beauty sends $2 and says, for love. Thank you, my dear. I love you too. Cryrese sends $2 and say they should have kept that to themselves. They really should have. I don't know what that mess was that we just finished looking at. Amika sends $2 and says for them jokes with the crying emoji, laughing, crying emoji sign. Child, I'm telling you. Ingrid sends $5 and says heart. Love you, but where is my book? Ordered on 4/5/21. Girl, are you not up with the updates? Listen, I am shipping from March 30th right now. I did a video about a week ago letting people know that there were massive delays because of the United States Postal Service. And you've got to watch my videos. If you're not getting my videos, if you're not getting a notification, please join the text notifications crew, join the text notification squad, and be here on with the videos when we make them. At least read the titles of the videos and see if you want to come over. But there are massive, massive delays. Like today, the post office didn't even come and pick up. I had a scheduled pickup. They didn't even come and pick up. So the books from the 30th are still here. But we're going to be autographing. I'd say if you ordered on the 5th, yours should go out this coming week. But you've got to watch my videos, dear. You got to watch my videos. You have to stay on top. And if there is anybody who is tired of waiting and you want to get it off of Amazon, by all means, you can speak with me. I will give you a refund. You can get it off of Amazon, but it takes some time because each book has a personalized message and note to people in it. It's not just a simple autograph, but if you want, let me know what you want to do. All right. For those of you who don't know, my book of affirmation self-love was being sold on my website, autograph copies. You are not able to get autograph copies anymore, but you can buy it off of Amazon. This was Ingrid. So I'm sorry, Ingrid. Don't worry. I got you. Ebony sends 333 and says Tyrese beat the wife before her. He is a colorist. So I also heard his ex-wife, the one that we're looking at right now, Samantha Lee. I also heard some rumors that she says that there was some truth to the abuse rumors. So I'm interested in hearing more about that, but I have a feeling she's not going to say much. Chantel sends $2 and says, love you, Tanya. Love you too, Chantel. Deshawn says, love you, my Leo sister, with $2. Thank you. Thank you, Deshawn. We appreciate that. And Camille says, love your positive vibe, sends $5. Thank you, Camille. We appreciate that. Thank you. All right, we have two more. We have one more. Latifa sends $1. Thank you, Latifa. We appreciate that. All right, so let's jump back to Samantha Lee and see what it is that she is saying over here in her video. But what are your thoughts about that Russell Wilson treats Sierra right because she has money? I mean, she had money when she was with Future, but did Future treat her right? It's like you have to look at the man for who he is beneath the money, beneath the fame, beneath all of that, instead of getting caught up in their good treatment of you because your complexion is a certain way, or because your booty jiggle, or because you face down, ate up inside in music videos. Come on.
For her, he does seem like a good dude, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not like a typical female off the street. You know, I'm not saying that he wouldn't or would. I don't know him to say that, but I'm just saying that, like, that was a balanced situation where they, you know, like, that was balanced. Whereas you talking about a normal dude like that, like let's say a woman's trying to get at like what, I don't know, Chris Brown. That's a man who has a lot of women after him. So he's not going to like, you know, he's not looking at like, oh, I'm gonna work for her and I'm gonna.
And you see, the person that she's using as an example is Chris Brown, a man who is notorious for having temper flare-ups and physical and domestic violence and drugs and drugging surrounding him. If he's not going to work for a woman or treat a woman right, it's not because there are other women around. And listen, you see, the thing is that some women don't like men, right? Some women don't really know men. Some women don't have close male friends or close men in their life. Let me tell you, when a man really, 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 truly cares for a woman, when a man is connected to his intuitive center and he really, really, truly cares for a woman, he will die for her. He'll die for her. And this is, and I'm not saying that women don't have those impulses like men do, but I'm saying that it is hardwired into men to protect their women. Even little boys, like you'll see little boys who are like, it's just wired in them to even protect their mother. Like they're like, I'm gonna protect my mama, stay away from my mother, and stuff like that. And you don't necessarily see that same like, I'm gonna protect my daddy. So from little girls, and so you have like, there are little girls who are like, no, stay away from my father. You can't get his affections and his attentions. But you don't see the little girls with the natural instinct to try to fight someone or beat somebody up for their father. But you see, even boys, even though the mother is bigger and stronger than the little boy will still want to protect his mother. It's just ingrained in men, starting even from youth. When you find the right man who really truly cares for you, he'll lay his life on the line. Like if there are people shooting, he will stand in front of the bullets to protect you. But you get the wrong man and he'll be walking with your daughter, a dog will jump out and he'll jump on top of the car and leave the little girl on the ground. You get the wrong man and the man will be like, I ain't gonna die for my daughter. I'll die for my homies though. You get the wrong man and he will be more interested in getting the accolades of other men from being with you, or hoping to be able to align himself with Caucasian men by getting a woman who looks or who was produced by the men that he envies or wants to be like, so that your caucasity or your Caucasianness is currency for him, and superficial foolishness like that. You get the wrong man and he's concerned about the wrong things. So let's finish listening to what it is that she's saying. We have some more cash apples that are coming in. I will check those in a moment.
Going to do everything I can to make this thing work and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's not what he's going to come into a situation. Like, I got a lot of women and a lot of women going to put up with whatever I decide to do. So I'm not going to just settle with anything. I'm just going like, the person that I decide to settle with is going to have to compromise a lot mentally to be with me before I do the same for them. The lack of work on the other side is not there, because they are men that have a lot of options. They don't feel like they need to settle. And that's just what it is. And I think a lot of women feel like, oh, we're going to be in this relationship. It's going to be so awesome. We're going to be like this and we're going to be like that. And we're going to ride these kind of planes. We're going to do this. And it's like, that's not what it is. Like, that's not it, sis. Like you, the kind of relationship you may want may be from like just as good with the guy from down the street that I don't know. I'm trying to think of a job like that works at Publix or works at Kroger. Like that might be a dude that's just as awesome and is loving you and giving you everything that you need and is filling your spirit up and making you feel like a goddess. Like you might.
So now she's saying that you may need to date the man that work at Publix or Kroger, the supermarket, and he may make you feel like a goddess and all this other stuff. Let's take a look and see whether or not she dates a person from the grocery store. Let's check a look and see, especially after she's like, oh, you don't need to date somebody famous. So now we're going to go and start dating people who are stacking the shelves at Publix. Listen, just because a person, let me tell you something. Just because a person is a nice guy, or just because a person treats you wonderfully, or even loves you, doesn't mean that the relationship is going to work. There are many different components and facets for where a person is going in their life, values, goals, and direction. And all of these sorts of things that determine whether or not people are compatible, how they deal with money, how they want to rear children, religious goals, and the stature and desires, and all of these different things. So it's like she's pushing this narrative now, like, oh, instead of trying to get a man who has money, let's just get any type of man just because they may treat us well. And it's like, just because a person is a good guy doesn't mean he's a good fit. We did a video on that, right? What's the difference between a good man and a good fit? I mean, he could be a good man. I'm sure you are an amazing man, but you might not be a good fit for the direction that the person's life is going in. And now she's pushing this narrative of giving the guy at Kroger a chance because that's what it is. No, how about vetting people? How about vetting the people that you're dating? How about that? Because I don't know what she didn't see Tyrese there breaking his no contact order with the daughter and crying on the internet and trying to make the child feel guilty. She ain't see that. She ain't hear the rumors and allegations of abuse and heard the ex-wife telling her story and all this. You didn't see any of that when you thought that Tyrese was a good option. Oh my goodness. All right, let's continue going forward.
You might get that from him, but yet you vying after the dude that everybody wants because everybody want him. And that's not a good reason to go after any dude, period. I mean, why would I recommend dating somebody famous?
All right. So that's her whole video. What are your thoughts, right? So I saw people who were responding to her video and they were like, that's this right here. Right on, sis. This right here. Because when it comes to Black women, we are purported to go after and be the sacrificial mule. You know what? We're going to be doing 2 videos tomorrow, at least 2 videos, because I want to do a video on Shock G, and then I want to do a video on Yandy and this boondoggle, this brouhaha, the foolishness that existed in this marriage boot camp show, I believe it was, where they were talking about him going to jail and whether or not he would hold her down if she went to jail. And the man, listen, you won't believe his answer. But here we have it. What are your thoughts on all of this? I'm going to read some of the apples. We're almost at an hour. We're almost at an hour in the video, so we're going to be jumping out of here soon. So let's get the apples up on the scenes. If you're going to send your cash apples, send them now because we're going to be jumping out of here momentarily. All right. So Latifah sends $1 and says, no, he treats her right because he is a grown man. Okay. Kenya sends $3 and says, thank you for your encouragement. And she sends a blue butterfly and a yellow heart. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Lisa sends $2 and says, famous and mistreated. Halle, Whitney, Rihanna, Beyonce. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I don't know about Whitney. I don't know enough about their relationship, but I know for sure Halle has been mistreated many, many times. And she's the preference too. She's biracial. Alicia sends $25 and says, hey, thank you for the $25. She says, you preaching, sis, bless up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Absolutely. I'm going to read some of your comments from, there's some more that just came in. Give me 1 second. Dana sends $1 and says, child, know thyself and not these dudes. Heart. Exactly. I don't, listen, there's a lot going on out there. A lot. So Marcus says, who cares about what she recommends? She ain't nobody's blueprint. She is for many people because she is the quote unquote epitome of Black beauty. We really need some help in our society because I know she's not giving that message to white women. She's giving that message to women who are looking up to her for the message. And the women who are looking up to her are women who want to aspire to be at her great level of beauty, which is more aligned with European standards. And she is talking some stuff to us. Just Jay says, if somebody trife, it doesn't matter. You can jump from the ceiling fan on the D and Naker still won't be satisfied. Child, you could be on the ceiling fan spinning around on it at 180 revolutions per minute and they still won't be happy. They'll still leave you, cheat on you. If they're not right, this is what I'm saying. Tyrese needs to take the time to heal his wounds on the inside, his emotional wounds. He needs to take the time to work on the things that ruined his past relationships and that have been making and creating turmoil in his life. Now, this man, Tyrese, let me tell you something. I was on Clubhouse when he came into a room that I was in, and it was around the time that he was supposedly in this relationship with this young lady. And this man sounded broken. And he was going on about the different ways that he's trying to make money. And he was asking other people in the room for advice on ways to make money and talking about what it is that he was doing. And there was a part of me that actually kind of felt a little bad for him because I was real hard on him in the video that we did about his breakup. We were hard on him in that video. And I felt kind of bad hearing how broken and saddened he sounded like he didn't have the animation that he had on his in his videos. He was like, yeah, his voice real deep and raspy. He was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways to make this happen and I need somebody to help me be a supplier, help it. And I was like, God dang, I felt a little bad momentarily. I don't feel bad anymore. I don't feel bad. Well, the badness feeling, Kiam Aniwend. So yeah. Just Jay says, have broken women thinking everything is their fault. F out of here. Perfect says, you always in the cut. Who are you talking about? Dara says Tyrese is a narcissist. Well, let's see. Ebony says Tyrese has been handed over to a reprobate mind, aka baby boy. Interesting. Frederick says Yvonne Janiqua, right? Women today will pass up a good man who's 5'5" for an N-word that's 6 foot and try to make him be a good man. You know, the thing is, right? This is your misogyny talking. That's your misogyny talking. We have to allow people to make the decisions that they feel are right for them. Everybody comes from a different background and everybody comes from different programming and everybody is not ready to get married. Every woman is not looking to settle down. Some women are looking to entertain themselves with a man and fill their lives with a certain amount of drama and the drama that comes along with trying to mold clay. So men have the opportunity to engage in all of these different things and create these spaceships and airplanes and make tires and cars and create bookshelves and all this other stuff. And women have the joy of trying to make a man into who she wants him to be until she learns the damn truth. But it is her lesson to learn. And we have got to give women the autonomy to make those decisions without being like, look, she'll pass over a good. You think Tyrese doesn't have access to good women who are modest, wholesome, older, mature, lived experience, wise, married, have children? He has a 13-year-old child and is dating a woman who's 25. 13 years ago, his woman was what, 17? So it's like, come on. You were 17 when she was born, when your girlfriend was born. Your girlfriend was 17 when your daughter was born, or something along those lines. I don't know the whole. I'm math on the spot. You help me with the numbers. But yeah, so it's like we're on a video talking about Tyrese, and in your maleness, you can't find it to see that Tyrese is barking up a wrong tree. You can't see that. You can't see that he's passed over many a women, because a woman in your mind should get with a man that is 5'5" who happens to be a good man, but you wouldn't recommend that Tyrese get with a woman who's a good woman who happened to be just a little bit chubby. You're not talking about all the chubby women that he's passing up. You're not talking about all the older women that he's passing up. The man has 2 children and is twice divorced. He didn't get with a woman who was also divorced and has children. He got with a woman who 15 years ago was 10 years old. That's who he got with. But you still have found it in your male mind to come forward talking about the choices that women are making. If a woman is at a point in her life where she does not want a man who is 5'5", why the hell should she have to be with a man that she does not want to be with? If she wants to be with that 6 foot tall man and get the excitement of that relationship, why can't she have the excitement that she wants in that relationship? If she's young, look, this girl is with some fool like Tyrese. She's 25 and living out this foolishness, this boondoggle right here. Having her Punani shiv on the camera live, putting up on Instagram, talking about, I'm thinking about something else. But you over here talking about some damn woman not wanting a man who's 5'5". Go and start talking to your brethren about stopping this madness with this whole, you a 3 or a 4 or this, that, and the other. Oh, how much do you weigh? What's your dress size? Concerning themselves with women's dresses. Go talk to your brethren. Why are you even here on a woman's channel having this conversation with us? You wanted to hear about Tyrese so damn bad? Ugh. All right. All right. So let's read some more of the apples, and then we're going to jump out of here. And Endeek says she's going to get paid. Absolutely. And let her get every single penny that she is due. Southern Girl says a quote unquote good man is the opinion of that person. What's good to you may not be good to me. Exactly. But people think that just because you are a male person with a damn penis, you're a person with a penis, and you like somebody, that she better like you back. It doesn't work that way. People have attraction is so intricate. Maybe this girl is still working through some stuff mentally and psychologically that she needs to be in a relationship that has a lesson that she needs to learn. Why are we trying to stop her from getting her lesson? Let the girl get her lesson. She'll learn. People have to learn and navigate and figure out who they want and why they don't want certain people. But it's like, we don't want women to date. We don't want women to date. And when they do, and they make the choices that are right for them at this point, we criticize them. If a girl is not interested in a man who is 5'5" because he's 5'5", she has not learned yet. How is she supposed to learn? She's just supposed to take your word for it? Oh, goodness. It's just so silly. It's so silly. All right. We have Amanda who sends $15 and says, thank you for being you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I'm trying to. Here we go. And Yolanda sends $25. Hey, thank you for the $25. She didn't leave a message, though. Okay. Shireen sends $10 and says, for that light dragging you just gave, heart. Thank you, Shireen. I don't really feel like it was a dragging. I feel like there was some truth in there that man can learn from. But, you know, it's like men don't really want to, they don't seem like they really want to learn. He wants to come here talking about women when there's an excellent example right here of a man making a poor dating choice. And they come up with any type of, oh, they both grown. Oh, she legal, he's legal. Oh, but come on. He has a 13-year-old daughter, and he's dating a woman who got her ass up and out on the internet. There's nothing wrong with that, but she's young and she's living her life. And just like, it's like, you know what it is? I think men can only see things from a shallow point of view, from their own narrow point of view, rather, right? Because in the same breath that you're saying this girl is not dating a man who's 5'5", this young lady with all these hips and ass is not dating a man who's 5'5" either. She's dating Tyrese. So why shouldn't a woman date the best that she can get at the point of her life where that is what she wants? I can guarantee you that 25-year-old girl is not looking for a real, true, long-lasting relationship. She may want to marry Tyrese, maybe even depending on where she is mentally, maybe even want to have a baby with the fool. But she's not there she's not going to be the one. She's not thinking about wiping his ass when he's old. 20 years from now, Tyrese is going to be 62. 20 years from now, Tyrese will be 62. She ain't thinking about wiping his ass when he's 80. She ain't thinking about that. She's thinking about right now. She's thinking about having fun right now, being herself, being young and living her life. Why are you not telling her, oh, why are you dating Tyrese? Why don't you go get a man that's 5'5"? Why should she? With all that ass and pretty face and the skin tone that many men prefer and the hair texture many men prefer, why should she settle for a man that is less than the best that she can get? It's like men just feel like, oh, you should choose someone like me or you're making a mistake. But when you see men who are getting the girls that you can't get, you're like, oh, whatever. It's a vicious cycle, y'all. It's a vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. One more apple came through. We've been going over an hour today. Marie sends $15. Hey, it says, thank you for the truth right there. 3 hearts and a heart flying around the face emoji. Thank you. And we're going to get out of here. I just wanted to bring this story to you all. I want to see what you all think about this story. What's the self-love lesson here? Let me see. Let me hear from some of you. What is the self-love lesson here? Tara Nicole says, fortunately, time is on her side. This is why she needs to date as much as she can and get all of those impulses out, because she has time. But what does she have? A good 10 years before people start questioning whether or not she's old or not. Please. I say, just live your life. Listen, medical advancements can be able to assist you with having children later in life and all this other stuff. Freeze your eggs and if you trust them with your eggs, freeze them and just live and do what it is that you need to do to get the lessons that you need to do in this life. It's as simple as that. All right. So the self-love lesson here. What's the self-love lesson here? Hey, Shonitra sends a little something through. Here we go. Hey, Shonitra, thank you. She sends $15 and says, love you, Tanya. I love you too, my dear. Thank you. What is the self-love lesson here? Don't date Tyrese. Shade says time may not be on her side. Will says bald-headed dudes cry a lot and shave cats, apparently. You're so silly. Eri says, live your life. Tara says it's a double standard narrative. I want to see the self-love lesson here. Value yourself and live your life. Okay. Empowered says he has access to women of integrity. He is choosing otherwise, perhaps because he knows he plans on mistreating her. Oh, I hope he doesn't mistreat her. Freshly says, lesson, get the bag. Listen, get it. Get it. Self-love lesson here is to be realistic with yourself. Okay. Perfect says time is on nobody's side. Enjoy your youth while you can. Don't eat while watching that video. Which video? The one we just take care of your mental health. Thank you, Olga. Thank you. I will say that that is the lesson that I feel in this. I feel the self-love lesson here is to take care of your mental health. Do the things that you need to do to, like, if he was mentally and mentally sound and mentally healthy, I'd be like, oh, go for it, boo, yay. 4 months ago, he got divorced. He's crying on the internet. He was making these songs, crying, howling. Go take a look at the video. I might post it up on my YouTube wall. Take a look at the video. He's crying and howling some song. It's the better days, better days. He sound like he was drinking moonshine. I don't know if his better days of his voice are behind him, but listen. Will says shave your own cats. Listen. She does not have Negroid hair if she's shaving with a razor. I'm gonna tell you that much, because that Negroid hair that curls back in on itself will turn your vagina to lava. That is not how you want to do it. So I said, yes, I saw ashy teardrop residues on them cheeks. Lord have mercy. Let me get out of ya. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me today, where we did 3 videos in one day, and we're going to be doing 2 tomorrow. And what time we're going to be doing the videos, I don't know. This is why it's important for you to join the text notification service. The text notification service will let you know when I am going live. You'll get anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes notice, and you can come over, set your notification, or just keep the page open and converse with other people who are on the text squad who have come in early to watch the video as well. As my book available on Amazon, the Book of Affirmation Self-Love. It is a full color, vibrant book where every page is a meditation in and of itself, where you get to just write. It's a workbook. You get to write the affirmations and rewrite your subconscious programming. You know, I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and rewrite your subconscious programming for self-love. This weekend, we're going to be giving away some books. So make sure that you tune in this weekend. And let me give a shout out to the people who have joined the text notification squad since we last broadcasted. I was aiming for 100 people. Last we checked, there were 112 on there. So let's see. Wow, there are 122 on here now. So let me give a shout out to, we got Mabel F, Rayon E, Ruby B, Molly S, Vena T, Rebecca G, Amir T, Tanya M, Juanita B, Melissa R, Joy H, Tawanda C, Ashley J, Ebony B, Tanya B, Bethany D, Felicia S, Trinice H, Brittany D, and Mitzi Miller. Thank you all so much for joining the text notification squad. I really appreciate you all. If you want to be able to get a text when I go live and get the link directly to where it is that I'm going to be broadcasting live, so that if you're not getting your notifications, if you are getting unsubscribed, if you don't know why you have the notifications turned on but you're not getting them, if you would like to know where I'm going to be broadcasting, even if these sites try to act fickle and mess up my page or do whatever, and you want to know how to stay up with me, make sure that you join the text notification squad. Right now, there are 122 people who are on the list. So these are 122 people that no matter where I broadcast, they will know. So we are not dependent on any of these platforms. We are independent, 122 of us. So thank you so much. The link is in the description. If you are in the United States, it's just $1.99 a month. If you are outside of the US and Canada, it is just $4.99 a month. So I appreciate all of you for coming out. Thank you for giving your thoughts and your feedback on this topic. Thanks for watching and being in this moment in time with me. I'll see you all in the next video. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, what? Love yourself. And part of loving yourself is taking care of your mental health. Taking time between relationships to kind of assess and figure out what went wrong in the relationship, what could have been done differently, and how do you change and heal your own pathologies, your own programming, etc. How do you do those things? Because like a computer, if a program is set, it will continue to run unless that program is interrupted. But if you don't see the program and know that you're in a program, it's impossible to change it, because that's just the way things are. All right, so on that note, I will see you all in the next video. We're not coming back live tonight. I'm going to sit down and enjoy my night and just chill out. And I will see you all first thing tomorrow. So make sure that your text notifications are on. It's $22 for the year, domestic, $50 for the year, international. And you get a text every time I go live. So in the description, just click on ways to support monthly. Go to TanyaTKO.com, click on support, and you will see it right there. I'll see you in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Peace.